Hey,
Good morning. Hi, how are you?
how's it going, buddy?
Pretty good, man. How about yourself?
I'm growing this mustache. It was a dare, and I kind of like it. And you're a big influence.
You look great, man. Good and sleazy.
Um, yeah, this is new. I've never done this before in my life, and we just got this kit in the mail. It's like a mustache beard kit. I don't know if this is like a company you know of, Eisner Mile, I think.
Yeah, because you're so tiny in the home. Let me see if I can make you bigger.
I can make myself bigger. Hang on.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, there we go.
Tell me your secret. Hey.
Yeah. So it's Eisner Minor Beard Kit. This is like for beginners. It's got like, well, it's backwards here, but it's got the oils and the brushes and everything. Everything you would need
Nice.
for the perfect beard or mustache combo.
Just put a little bit of whiskey in it, and you're all good to go.
Awesome. Welcome to the show, Dan Palmer. Here he is. I appreciate you doing this. I saw you've been doing like different things every day, it seems, playing guitar on stream and chatting with your buddy. So I'm happy you took the time to hang out with me as well.
Of course, man. Saturday night. Gotta hang out, man.
You know, I've told you this before, but when I was doing my live show for years, whenever I'd have a guest over and they'd say, "Who is your funniest guest?" I would always say you.
Me?
So I'm not saying you have to, no, don't be nervous. There's no pressure to be funny again, but it was you.
Maybe that's how bad your guests are. I'm so sorry to hear that.
And for those of you guys who may have not seen that interview, I believe it was from 2016 or 17. If you go to YouTube after this live show and look up Rossstar Zebrahead, that one's up there that we did over at Meltdown Comics in Hollywood. The whole interview is up there still on YouTube.
For that night, yeah. I think I went with Allie that night, right?
You did, and you were both on fire. I laughed for like 60 minutes straight.
I think we went to El Compadre right next to it before, and we had a few margaritas before we got there.
So what are you drinking tonight? Let's see the bar. Show us the bar.
Drinking a margarita right here. I'm hanging out by the beach. It's pretty awesome right here. You know, catching some rays over here. Good old Southern California. Yeah, but my bar's over here. Let's head over to it, the most important part of the house.
I was counting on you to have an awesome bar, so I'm excited to get the tour.
Well, it's looking pretty bad. So I've got like Trader Joe's tequila. I've got this crappy tequila, big old thing of Captain Morgan's. Got Mexicana, which is a German thing. I don't think I've ever had this ever, besides ones that go to Germany. But it's like kind of like a Bloody Mary type of shot. It's pretty good. And in the fridge, I like to buy my beers by the 36-pack. So the 36-pack at the Cate. So
what else is in that? What else is in that fridge? What do you eat and drink besides beer? Let's see what you got there.
I've got some mayo. I have a roommate too. He eats the turkey. That's my pasta. That's my bottom drawer. I actually have like cheese and spinach, make quesadillas. In the freezer, I have taquitos, sausages, whatnot.
Nice. Look at you. You got a roommate, like a fraternity house?
Yeah, just like I got one roommate. He showed up on my doorstep 2 days before the Mexican border was closed down. He was
okay.
And he's like, "Hey man, can I stay here for 2 days?" I go, "Dude, you sure it's gonna be 2 days?" "Yeah, dude, I promise." And now it's been almost 3.
Well, where's he at right now? What's he doing?
He left, which he does like acting or something. So he's gonna go help somebody write a script or some nonsense. I don't know what he's doing.
I've heard that one before. Living out here in California, writing a script.
I think he's on the casting couch right now, earning his next role.
Do you have a mask that you can wear over the mustache when you go out?
I do, yeah. It's in my, I forgot where I put it.
Is it like a gas mask? Like what can you fit over that? Let's see.
I just use a regular like medical mask. Got my room right here.
I like doing this with the tour. I had Chris from Less Than Jake do a similar thing because, you know, I was doing live shows before it was cool and people would come over and do it from my room, but now everyone's doing it from their room. So I'm trying to up the ante by getting tours of people's houses, you know?
The basic ass mask. I need to get a new one. I've actually ordered one. I don't know if you've seen the meme of the black guy Barry, but it's actually his face on it. So that should be coming pretty soon.
I imagine there's got to be a Zebrahead one out there by now. One of your fans, I'm sure, has made one at this point.
I know. I think we need to make those. I don't know why we haven't.
You better get on that. Well, I mean, you probably have another 7 months of wearing masks anyway, but.
Fuck, I hope not. But yeah, who knows what's going to happen. fucking sucks.
I feel like for you especially, this is probably the longest you've been home. It seems probably in years, huh? If not decades.
Yeah, it's just weird, like to be home this long and like have nothing like ready to go. Like everything's just kind of up in the air. Like I don't know when I'm going to tour again. You know what I mean?
But you guys, especially when I think of Zebrahead, I think of always on tour. Same thing with like Real Big Fish, always on tour everywhere.
Right. Exactly.
But now you're not on tour, and I don't know. Like, do you have friends from childhood that you hang out with now, or what are you doing every day?
Well, okay, I'll give you a rundown what I did today. I woke up at 3:30 p.m.
Okay.
I went to bed really late. I've been staying up all night, like hanging out, and like I either drink or watch TV or play guitar. So when you don't have to wake up for anything, it doesn't really matter. So I kind of tend to be nocturnal.
That's fine.
Yeah, got up, I did a little workout. I got a little gym in my garage. Go check that out if you want.
Let's see. Is it like it's gonna be like one barbell, dumbbell, like 10 pounds?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a thigh master.
Look at you. You have a house. You must live like outside of LA. Look at that.
Yeah, here's my gym. I got a weight bench, power blocks. I got a treadmill. Treats me all right. A lot of times I'll set up my phone here. I actually sit here and drink beer and actually work out too.
Where do you keep the bodies?
They're buried in the backyard back here.
Okay.
So back here we got the backyard. We got a heavy pad hit sometimes. This is an old playground set and the lover's bench. This is just the creepy back shed.
Creepy?
Creepy back shed. Ugh.
Wait, that's baller. You have a back shed too.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy, right? So yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3 bodies.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that horse. What is that? Why do you have that?
Hey man, don't ask questions.
Is that a minion?
Yeah, yes it is.
Why is he like dead?
Hey man, can't tell you that.
All right, back in the house. You're freaking me out, man.
I know. I'll probably close that door. Probably shouldn't have shown you guys that. Probably not a good place.
That looks like a nice house. What's that? Like a 2-bedroom little house?
It's a 3-bedroom house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
3 bedrooms. So for people that don't live in Los Angeles, if you bought that house, it's probably like 1.5 million, right?
It's not my house. I rent it, but it's.
Well, yeah, I'm saying you rent it, but if you tried to buy it, it's definitely at 1 point something or 2 point something, I'm sure.
Well, I'm in Fullerton, so it's not that much money. I think it goes for like $650.
Really?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, but it's like, it's still I still think that's a lot of fucking money. It's funny how like we think that's cheap, but not bad, 650 grand. You know?
No, that's the ridiculous. Of course,
fucking wages.
That's out of control.
Yeah,
but you're never home, so you don't really even need to own anything.
I know, but I still like having a nice place to live. You know.
But you can't have any You can't have any pets though, because you're never there. You can't have like a cat or dog or anything, huh?
Cats, and I don't have them anymore because I left too much. It's our peacekeeper.
What's that do?
I guess if the neighbors get unruly, we have to hit them with a baseball bat. It's never happened. It's just there for show.
Well, so when was the last time you hung out with somebody besides your roommate?
I have like 2 friends I hang out with that they only hang out with me and they only hang out with their families.
That's fine.
So that's it. So it's kind of weird. It's like, oh, which friend do I want to call up today? You know what I mean?
Well, you have to make sure like their kids are taken care of and the wives let them out, right?
Yeah, like the one guy, I had my buddy over last night. We smoked cigars together and drink beers and hang out. And he has a wife and daughter. He only hangs out with them. He doesn't see anybody else. So it's like, all right, I guess he's safe. And I don't fucking see anybody, you know?
Want to see who I hang out with? Yeah.
Oh, I want to hang out with that guy. This is my crappy expedition. Don't worry, it's a hybrid.
Listen, folks, when you're in 2 bands, Zebrahead and Death by Stereo, you can get cars like that.
Yeah, this is my neighborhood. It's pretty nice. So, you guys got a bitchin' Corvette across the street.
Looks like my neighborhood here in Culver City, California. Similar.
Yeah.
Suburbia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who are your neighbors? Do you know like anyone around you on your street?
Yeah, I mean, I chat with my neighbors anytime I can. I've only lived here for a few months.
Oh, okay.
So I think they're kind of weird. Like, who's the fucking weird mustache guy? You know what I mean? Staying up all night.
Your mom and dad finally kicked you out?
Yeah, pretty much. My mom needed a basement, so I had to move out. So it kind of sucked.
Do you get on Zoom or FaceTime with the guys in Zebrahead or not at all? Like since you've been quarantined for a month now?
we text a lot. I actually haven't FaceTimed those guys at all, which is kind of weird. But I remember what they look like, so it's pretty cool.
I guess you have nothing to say. It's like, how was your day? Fine. How was your day? Fine. There's nothing going on, right? Like, are you working on anything together or no? Like right now at this moment?
Write music, write songs while we're, wrapped up in all this nonsense.
Yeah.
So it's like, we do what we can, but it's kind of weird when we can't all get together and kind of jam things out,
Well, you've been in the band, what, 7 years now? So how much as the years go by, do you get more input, like when writing songs, or it's the same? Like, how involved are you?
I'm pretty involved. Like I started helping them write, when they put out the record "Get Nice."
Yeah.
Like the song "Get Nice" is I wrote most of the music for that, so it kind of helped with that. And I started writing with them then, and that's just because I just would go hang out with Ed and jam with him and stuff. So like, hey, this song sounds pretty cool. Can we possibly use it for a Zebrahead song? I'm like, yeah, no problem. So
would you say, like, when you play like a Zebrahead show, like, you personally, do you know like the lyrics to every single song, or no? Like, would you know all the raps and everything, or you just know some bits and pieces of every song?
the raps are fucking hard. I mean, I don't know anyone besides Allie that really does all the raps, because that's a lot of words to learn. I mean, for the most part, when I first joined the band, I tried to learn as many like popular songs as possible.
Yeah.
There's even some songs where like, hey, we should start doing this song. I'm like, oh, it goes like this. Like, and, some of the guys haven't played it in forever. You don't play a song in forever. You just kind of forget how to do it, So, but it's kind of funny. Like, I learned all those songs and like, oh, we still play the same like 25 songs,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is there like a song you really liked and you helped bring it into the set list that maybe they didn't even think of playing before you joined the band?
I'm trying to think.
Like, I know Less Than Jake, now Vinny's not playing drums anymore, so now that they have a new drummer, they're playing all these songs that they never did for like 15 years.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, not really. There's been a couple. I'm trying to think of like, I haven't had any like really strong input on any particular old song. Like, hey, we have to do this old song.
Yeah. Or even new songs that like they're like, I don't know if this would go over live, and you're like, we got to do this, guys, and they said okay, and then it just worked out really well, and now you play it every show. It was your pick. It's
kind of funny that the song I have an argument with the guys about is because those guys have played Play of the Year for so many years, and they're not like they're kind of like sick of playing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I tell them like, well, dude, fucking people want to hear that song. You know what I mean? As much as you're tired of playing it,
Yeah.
I mean, out of anything, that's maybe the only thing we kind of get into, and most of the time I get outvoted anyway. So
I don't think. When was the last time you played Playmate of the Year? Like 5 years ago? Bored?
No, I think we played it at one of the headlining shows we did in January. I think we played it.
I feel like Ali has nothing to do during that song. Really, it's probably why it would be awkward to keep playing live. I know, like, I've seen like the older videos live where he's playing guitar. I don't even know if it's plugged in. I think it's just for effect, right? So he's not standing there.
Yeah, I don't think Ali is the greatest guitar player, but I'm not going to say he wasn't plugged in. I'm sure he was very good on that song, playing guitar very, very well.
Okay. What happened in January when you played it? Did he have a guitar or
no? No, he just kind of hung out and did his thing, like danced around and look all sexy or whatever he does. Drink.
That is what he does.
Yeah, that's what he's good at.
Let's talk to some of these people watching at home now that we're sitting and situated here. Let us know where you're watching from. I feel like out of all the shows I've done through Instagram Live, this will have the most international viewers, which is always really exciting for me to see people watching from all over the place. So let us know where you're watching from and what time it is there. That's really cool. We had, when Less Than Jake was on, people were watching all over Asia and Europe. So let us know where you're at. Ryan is watching from the toilet.
From the toilet. Hey, Ryan.
Awesome. We got Germany. We got College Station, Texas. We got Birmingham, Orange County. Oh, he's probably outside your house, Orange County. He might be watching you through your window.
Yeah, we'll bring a beer if you're by my house.
UK.
He's watching from my shed.
Florida. This dude came back from the beach to watch this interview from Florida. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Germany, Calgary. Nice.
There's Spain / Venezuela in the house. My buddy Richie.
Austria, 4 a.m.
Is there any chance of a Zebrahead concert stream from New York City?
Yes, right now.
Maybe, yes, perhaps. Oh, Italy at 4 a.m. Jesus Christ.
I feel like you've been everywhere. I'm always jealous when I see your itinerary. So I grew up and my parents didn't like to travel very far, so I didn't get to go anywhere internationally until my buddy's bachelor party. And he's watching right now, and he took me to Iceland, which was awesome. But besides
That's
Iceland, I haven't been anywhere else.
wow. That's a kind of a random place for a bachelor party.
He heard it was the wildest place to go, and that's where we went.
Really? Was it wild?
There were a lot of wild sheep, a lot of wild horses.
Ooh, well, your friend sounds quite fun, I must say.
Have you been to Iceland or no?
Never been to Iceland, no. I've always wanted to go.
All right, we got you there. Zebrahead next tour, Iceland. You got to do it.
Do it.
Yeah, where have you knocked on with either band? Or where are places that you have not played a show at?
You know, I've never been to Brazil. I've always wanted to go there. I've had a few tours booked there, but they've always been canceled for whatever reason.
All right.
So, I also want to go to Thailand. I mean, I kind of want to go everywhere just because, like, the experience of traveling.
I thought you've been everywhere. That's not true then, huh?
I guess there's been a few places I haven't been.
Fiji?
Never been to Fiji.
I saw all your koala pictures and kangaroos. I know you've been down there.
Yeah.
Did you go to New Zealand as well?
Yes. New Zealand's gorgeous. Beautiful.
Wow. Look at you.
Yeah.
I hope you have like some good photo albums besides the photo behind you.
Oh, yes, of course. I mean,
where is that? Who took that?
I don't know. It's just the buddy I rent the house off of, he just had it up. I'm like, hey, man, can I keep that up on the wall? It's pretty cool.
Is that LA or what is that?
I think it's Laguna Beach. I think it's in the 70s or something. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's Laguna.
It looks like it.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, when I first saw him, I could have been
Irish voodoo. Oh, Chad said we went to the Penis Museum in Iceland. We did go to the Penis Museum.
Oh, you didn't?
We did. They had all different animal penises. The world's largest animal penises.
Is it the blue whale's got the biggest penis, right?
I'm not sure if it was the biggest, but it was there, as well as a horse, camel.
Wow.
I know you're booking your flight right now. You can't wait.
I know. I can't wait to see those fucking Icelandic cocks.
Let's see. We got the King of Spades 311 in the chat room. We got let's see. We got another Germany. We got the North Pole. I don't think you're really watching from the North Pole. Come on.
I hope they are. Is that Santa or an elf?
Irish Voodoo Records?
Yes, that's my buddy Joey.
He's not really in the North Pole, is he?
I think so. He might be.
Okay.
Who knows where that guy?
And Jason, Beachwood Coyote, said, I'm in Ross's pool. I only know you're lying because the pool is closed. I pay all this rent, and I can't even use the amenities in the building right now.
Yeah. I'll get an Earth Museum with the penis from Till Lindemann from Rammstein. Oh, cool. That's pretty awesome.
Wait, another penis museum? Two penis museums?
That's the guy from Rammstein's penis on display.
They also have a punk rock museum in Iceland. Very small, but it was cool to see.
Punk rock museum in Iceland?
Yes. It had a bit of a history. Sex Pistols, I think, were there. A couple other bands they had photos of.
Oh, crazy. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta get some more ice for my next cocktail.
Okay.
Not loud enough.
Live on the air. Dan Palmer getting more ice.
More ice up. All right, let's see here.
Riveting content here.
Let's make a cocktail, shall we?
Yeah, no pun intended. Or pun intended.
So I'm going to start with just the lime salt. Put a little bit in there.
All right, teach us. How do you do it? Teach us the way.
Get some tequila. Lots of tequila. Yeah, it's probably good. What do you think? That's a good pour?
I mean, if you're not going anywhere tonight, which you're not, it's good pour.
Yeah, Oops. This one's that's tight. Oh, actually, I'm going to do the margarita mix first. The margarita mix is too sweet, so I like to do just a touch of it and a splash of Pellegrino to make it a sparkling margarita.
I've never heard of that.
Yep. So it's a little more refreshing, not so sweet, and not your fucking teeth when you drink 20 of these things.
Do you have a story for us? Do you have a story while you're mixing of like your first drink you ever had? Like who gave it to you? How old were you? Where were you?
Actually, I do have a good story about that. I didn't really drink as a teenager at all, and I didn't really start drinking till I was 24.
Okay. Which was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I was on tour with a band, like a band before, like a smaller band or whatever. And we were in New York City. I was hanging out with this friend of ours, and he took us to this bar. You ever seen the movie Crocodile Dundee?
I saw the first and the second.
The first one. There's a scene in the Crocodile Dundee where Dick Dundee goes up to like a transsexual person and grabs the person by the crotch. I don't know if you've seen that scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that I was in that bar in New York City. So somebody and I was actually was just sitting there drinking water because I didn't drink, and somebody told me that fact. Oh, hey, it's the the fucking Crocodile Dundee movie scene where the transvestite the gets his crotch grabbed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, fuck. It seems like a good place to start drinking. So I had 4 Long Island iced teas, and I started drinking from then on.
Dang. So
Yeah.
Your first hangover also, the first time you drank?
Yeah, it was pretty rough the next day, I must say.
Man. So how many drinks do you have before you go on stage nowadays?
I usually try and keep it to like 1 or 2.
Okay, that's nice. Safe amount.
Because I don't want to. I like to get a little loosey, but I don't want to get too sloppy. You know what I mean?
You have a lot of guitar work to do.
Yeah, I got too many notes to play. So if I start fucking it up, people start getting pissed, and then I won't be able to earn my free whiskey anymore. So I need to be a good boy and play well.
Sorry, he gets excited. He wants to talk to you.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Every time we put him on, the girls go crazy. Aww.
Oh yeah, so cute.
Wow. How many months did you have to cancel this year? I don't remember what your schedule was like.
Well, it was. Well, right now I'm supposed to be on tour in Canada with Death by Stereo.
Wow.
And then with Death by Stereo we're supposed to do the East Coast with Good Riddance in May. That got canceled. Japan in June got canceled or postponed. And all the German festivals and most mainland Europe festivals got postponed or canceled throughout the summer up until the end of August.
Man, you have nothing to do this year.
So Sam Duncan UK got postponed until September. So hopefully that does work out, but I'm not sure.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's fucked. And we had a couple shows. We had a show in Russia, show in Ukraine. Those may or may not be canceled. I don't know.
Who knows?
We're supposed to go play with the Offspring in Russia and Ukraine. So like fuck, like we had all these amazing things going on, and like yeah, guess what? You're not going anywhere, you know.
And Aran 1910 wants to know, is the June Japanese tour still happening?
I'm not sure. I think it might be postponed.
I don't think you can go anywhere.
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I'm trying to fucking leave the place. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be postponed or canceled, but the way that things are going is just I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the Coolio song, the way things are going, I don't know.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Coolio.
Send your questions. I'll start reading them. I mean, we can't talk about the future, but they can ask you some deep dive questions, and we'll see how much you know since you haven't been in the band since the beginning, but it's been a while. You know.
New York show in 2021. Sure, why not? Yes.
Play shows for only people that have COVID. That would be nice.
Dude, that would be sick, bro. Fuck yeah.
No pun intended.
Not at all. Hey, how are you?
Hey, yo. Any fun Japan stories? I'm sure you have tons. That's your biggest market, right? I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of fun places in Japan. I remember went to a monkey park in Kyoto, and the thing is about the monkey park there, the monkeys run around wild. So they tell you don't look at the monkeys in the eye, and if they look like they're gonna have sex, especially stay away from them because they get all hostile. So it was fun, but it was like fucking nerve wracking because when we were leaving, a couple monkeys started fighting like right by me, like just like screaming. And the first thing I did was I covered my eyes and I covered my balls. I'm like, fuck, because if they're gonna tear up anything, I want to keep those things. You know what I mean?
You've seen 28 Days Later. That's how it begins with the monkey.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just, you'll see movies like that. I'm like, I don't want to fuck around with the monkey.
King of Spades has a good question. He says, not for nothing, I was a big fan during Waste of Mind Playmate of the Year. Give me a pitch of why I should get back into Zebrahead now.
Give you a pitch. Well, you could be closed-minded and just live in the past, or you can broaden your horizons a little bit. And since you have nothing else to do with your time, might as well check out a new Zebrahead album.
Well, the newest one, which is called
Brain Invaders,
reminds me a bit of Sum 41, which is a band I like a lot. The heavier side of Sum 41.
Okay, I love 741. We had a great time touring with those dudes.
Was that done with them in mind when writing that record, or it just turned out that way?
Not particularly, because I mean some of the heavier songs kind of maybe go in the Sum 41 side, But we also have like some other songs that are kind of more on the like hip hop side, I guess, and kind of like we try to make it as diverse as we could.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you have so many albums now. I don't remember the exact amount, but
Yeah.
8, 9, 7, or more.
24, 11, 2.
Yeah, you got to mix it up at this point, or you're gonna get bored.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not quite sure.
Let's see. Sadel Benjamin says, I was at one of your shows in Austria, and you gave me a cup, and I still have the cup.
Oh, I need that back, buddy. Could you wash that and send that back to me, please?
Max says, what older Zebrahead song was the most difficult to learn to play?
Probably. You know what gave me a hard time was learning HMP and learning the guitar solo for that.
Okay.
Because there was a certain trick to it. Like it's like a tapping thing. It's like an open string tapping thing. Get all nerdy, guitar technical now. But I just couldn't figure out why the fuck does it sound so weird and so off. But what Greg did was actually tune his G string down a whole step. So it was down to F. So it stayed in key of the song more so. So that was his trick, and it took me a long time to figure that out, and it was fucking driving me crazy. How the fuck do you make that sound? That was probably the most difficult thing.
But you got it. Now you know.
Yeah, Greg was an amazing guitar player, and trying to play some of his parts is like, oh, it's a great challenge. It's fun.
Does he still play guitar now, or did he hang it up for good?
I would assume he does play guitar. I mean, I would hope so. You know, a guy that good, it'd be kind of a tragedy for him to stop playing.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't play any of the bands, I'd still play guitar.
Instagram. That's true. On a Zebrahead Instagram post, one of the captions said you'd sneak a new song into a Spotify playlist. Any update on that?
That might happen.
It might. Who knows?
We might need something. So it's possible.
Try to stand still more. You're losing reception because you keep roaming around.
Sorry.
There you go. Are you going to do any live acoustic streams for either band?
No.
Can Death by Stereo go acoustic? I've never heard that.
We did play an acoustic for a benefit.
How'd that turn out?
It was cool. I'm not a big fan of acoustic shows. I mean, I don't like playing them or even going to them. I don't like just sitting there when a guy just sitting down on a stool playing acoustic guitar. You know, I mean, I like to hear fucking loud, heavy guitars. I don't want to see somebody sitting down the entire time, unless you're like some amazing guitar player, like a flamenco guitar player or something like that.
Yeah.
But like punk stuff, it bores me.
I got to find that picture of Ephraim naked from that interview he did with me in 2003. I always tell you about that. It was so disturbing. I almost quit interviewing my first year in because of that.
Yeah, you probably should have. That would be a good time to quit.
2003, the downtown in Farmingdale, Long Island, a day I'll never forget. He said, you want to do an interview with me? And I said, okay, sure. And he came into the room and got completely naked, penis and all.
Yeah, and he's quite a hairy man.
Was I lucky, or was that just like one out of like a million times he's done that?
That's like a typical Tuesday for him.
Okay. Never forget it. I have a photo, no penis in it though, leg covering, thank God. But I still
yeah. He's got a very dark penis.
Chance of an acoustic Zebrahead record. Well, you just said you don't really like acoustic stuff. So.
The acoustic Zebrahead record?
Yeah, would that ever happen or no?
I don't know about a full record, but we just did release some songs called it Acoustic Ish.
Okay.
Which we released as a deluxe edition of Brain Invaders. So, I mean, we might do a full acoustic record, but I'm not quite sure.
Acoustic. I like that.
Yeah, but like it's cool because it's kind of more mellow, not like just all acoustic, you know.
Let's see. What did you what did you think of Puddle of Mud Nirvana cover?
You know, it was very entertaining. And I think
you're an artist. You can't really rag on any other artist. I get it.
I mean, I could, but I don't. And honestly, like, fuck. Everybody has a fucking bad day. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I've had plenty of bad days playing shitty. You're like, fuck, man, if that went viral, like, oh, look how fucking terrible this guy is. You know what I mean?
Do you ever have like your own song stuck in your head, like, or like, you know, or Zebrahead in general, like you're just like doing whatever, going about your day, and then one of your own songs pops in your head?
Yeah, sometimes, definitely.
Like what's like one that happens more often than not? Even if like you don't even play on the song, it's older.
You know, the song that kept popping in my head yesterday was the song "Sirens" that we have, and it's got like a really high guitar part thing. So I don't know why.
As a guitarist, you have like guitar parts in your head, not vocals.
Nah, I don't listen to vocals. Fuck.
So you just hear like in your brain.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
You know, I play air guitar every fucking Zebra song that there is, but I can tell you half the lyrics.
No. Do you have any lyrical ability, or I mean, singing ability? Like, do you go and do karaoke out there in Fullerton?
I do karaoke sometimes. Yeah, I'll go to like a social town, walk into the house. You know.
Breaking up again a little bit. Stand still.
Sorry.
There you go.
Should I sit down?
Yeah, please.
Fuck, sorry guys. All right, I'll prop my phone up so I'm not so shaky.
What's your karaoke song of choice?
Okay, is that better?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Can you hear? Hi. Is that better?
I think so.
Cool.
So what's your karaoke song?
I sometimes do Electric Avenue by Eddie Grant.
Good one.
Electric Avenue by Eddie Grant.
Yeah.
Because I have a kind of a gruff voice, you know what I mean? So it kind of fits me. Or sometimes doing West End Girls by Pet Shop Boys. It says, dancing's better than Ephraim. Not true there, Joey. Get back to the North Pole.
It says another Zebrahead cover album. Now they're just asking for way too much. Another cover record?
I'd be down to do another cover record. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Now,
like what would be a good theme for a new Zebrahead cover?
I'm losing you like completely now.
Really? What the fuck?
Maybe it was worse. Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me? See me?
I do hear you.
Okay, good. You sound a little quiet.
I'm okay. I'm here.
Okay, good. All right, good.
Okay, good.
All right.
What song should you cover? If there was another Zebrahead cover record, cover About a Girl. Mother by Danzig, sorry.
Yeah.
Van Halen, obvious choice.
I see Donald Trump's Nickelback meme on Twitter from last year. I did not. Is it cool? Is it funny? Is it silly?
I think it'll be fun since you're in two bands. Maybe like Death by Stereo covers the Zebrahead song in that style, and Zebrahead covers the Death by Stereo song in their style.
That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, no one would probably find that funny but you. But
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a very limited audience for that.
Yeah, 80s Aerosmith covers would be good.
I like 70s Aerosmith better.
You hear it first, US Aerocat.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer when Aerosmith was on drugs. I think they were better.
Did you go to the Vegas show?
No.
Do you get to go to? Well, that's the thing is like now that you're home, you could have went to more concerts, but you can't because there are no concerts. So
yeah, fucking home, I can't do shit. I can't go travel. Can't go cruise around. Can't even see my friends.
Then usually when you're on tour, you just see the opening bands or the headlining bands, and that's the way you get music, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the best is like festivals because you can go check out a different bunch of bands. You know what I mean? You know, you go see like, oh, I'm gonna go see Rammstein, and here's Prodigy would be playing on one stage, and then go see Behemoth and No Effects. It's fucking awesome. Or Twisted Sister.
Oh yeah, good reference. King of Spades says in Get Back they say gotta get the dough like my man Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I wonder if Ali would sing that now if you played the song live, but you don't, so it doesn't make a difference.
I think he uses Bernie Sanders now.
You don't play Get Back. Give me a break.
No, we don't.
Is that happening to you now? Like every show you play, do people still request those albums, and it's never gonna happen?
You know, so some people the request Playman of the Year gets requested the most.
Okay.
So what's request to Get Back? I meon, that's another thing. Like with that guitar part's fucking kind of tricky. I can only use certain guitars for that guitar riff. Because so I have to use a toggle switch that cuts out my pickups. So it's kind of a fucking pain.
Were you involved when they did the reimagining of the old songs? Were you on that record?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they already kind of heard it played again. That almost counts as like hearing the old songs played again.
Yeah, exactly.
In a way.
For 13 albums, you guys need to play longer than an hour 20. How long are we supposed to play?
That's plenty of Zebrahead. Hour and 20.
Okay, an hour 20 is so much. Like
Are there
after
any
what?
long? Are there any long? I can't think like what's like the longest Zebrahead song? Is there even one that hits 4 minutes?
I don't think there is. Luckily, I mean, I've never been a big fan of super long songs.
These guys would know. Maybe you know what's going on? Playmate of the Year on that album. That's probably 4 minutes long.
It could be, yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I mean that's one. Thinking about playing random songs. Oh, 10 hours we're supposed to play? 24 hours?
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. It's 3 hours like Green Day. Yeah, but Green Day's Green Day. We're not fucking Green Day, man. We can't play that.
3 hours is a long time, but you could pull it off. Have you ever played 2 sets in a day? Not in a row, but like in the same day?
Oh yeah, I mean, Zebra. We did a tour of Australia with Death by Stereo opening up.
Oh, so you physically have done 2 shows. Wow.
Oh yeah.
I meant Zebrahead. Like, have you ever played a show like at 11 a.m. and then at like 8 p.m. the same day?
Yeah, we've done that before. Yeah.
That sounds annoying and
It
tiring.
is. It's just like, and it's one of those things where the second time you're playing, you're like, okay, it just. I mean, it's still fun, but you get like you're really drunk by that point, you know.
Yeah.
We did
So,
that. So,
hold on. The cat wants to leave the room. Let me let him out.
of course.
Darn cats always want to leave, and then he's going to want to come back. Nope, now he doesn't want to leave, of course. Only because I opened the door so you can leave. Do you find it that more countries than not, they refer to you as Zebrahead, since Zebra is the name in every other country but America?
No, mainly in the UK, called Zebrahead.
Mainly in the UK?
Yeah. Everybody else.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that until recently. I was told that. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
Losing you again. Oh, I said I'm losing you again a little bit.
I'm say, can you hear me? Am I here? Hello?
Now I hear you.
Testing. Hi.
Yep, now I hear you.
Okay, good.
Kevin said you were as good as Green Day. Ooh.
Good as Green Day. Ooh, I don't agree. Green Day is amazing.
My first Zebrahead show was 2 hours, 2 90-minute sets back to back in 2011.
Oh,
Wow. Well, you weren't there.
I wasn't there for that one.
What was the first Zebrahead show you went to?
That I went to?
Yeah, like as a viewer or a friend.
House of Blues, I think it was like '05 or so.
Hmm.
Or maybe, no, I think it might have been earlier, maybe '03 or '04. I think it's when Justin was still in the band.
Wow.
I kind of wandered in like out of nowhere. Like I'd known Ed from hanging out in Fullerton because, you know, it's all Orange County or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't really know him that well, and I kind of like drunkenly stumbled into the show. Like I didn't really know the band that well, except for, of course, like Playmate of the Year.
What did you think of the show? You enjoyed it?
I thought it was fun, but I was really drunk at the time, so yeah, it was awesome.
And you were back then. You were still in Death by Stereo, even then, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, you've been doing this a long time, playing music.
Yeah, it has been a long time. Yeah.
Like, there's no like, what else would you even do at this point? Nothing. What else could you do? What are your skills? What's your resume?
I mean, I've bartended at a lot of places, you know. So sometimes when I'm coming from tour and run out of money, I go bartend. So I can go back and do that, which is fun.
Where do you do that at? Slide bar or other places?
No, I've never worked at Slide Bar. I don't think I'd ever want to work at Slide Bar.
Too close to your friends?
Yeah, it's like too much for the local. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it works somewhere. Like I worked at a nightclub called the Yost Theater years ago.
Heard of it?
I worked at this dive bar in Pomona called Friar Tuck's for years.
Heard of it? Right next to the Glass House, yeah, on the road.
And I used to work at the John Lovitz Comedy Club.
Oh, and Universal City Walk.
Yeah.
What was that open for, like 4 months?
Yeah, pretty much. And I worked there for those 4 months.
Was he a cool guy or you never met him?
He was okay. It was kind of weird. Like most of the comedians were kind of dicks.
Well, they also feel like really depressed with their lives. That's why they're comedians, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like if they're like you know, the persona from on stage as opposed to like them coming to deal with the bartender. Like it was a lot different. But it was a cool experience. It was cool seeing comedy every night.
What kind of guitar do you play? Do you have a guitar on you right now you can play for us? Want to shred right?
This bad boy right here. This guy.
Because that's not annoying.
I know, right? This thing.
Oh, wait. So no one's here but you. Now you can play Playmate of the Year for them.
All right. There you go. That's my PBH guitar. The Shark looks cool. Sounds good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fun. I play this. It's my favorite guitar I've been playing lately, but I have a bunch of guitars.
Now they can yell. Now they can yell requested you the songs that Zebrahead won't play, and you can play 5 seconds of each. So now you can do Get Back. Now you do the effect.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird without the. No.
Mushy.
Mushy. Yeah.
Mushy.
He's pussy in German.
Thanks. What strings do you currently use? Now this is getting very technical.
I use D. Markley Blue Steels. How many guitars do I own? I think I have like 22.
That's it? Noob.
I know. Fuck. I know. I'm kind of losing it a bit. So I guess I might.
Did you just rip ass?
What's it again?
Did you just fart?
No, I just moved the chair.
Mm-hmm.
They pull my finger.
Are you sponsored by now by car companies or anything?
I was sponsored by EVH, actually.
Okay. Good.
And I use their amps as well. The amps are fucking amazing. The guitars are awesome. Eddie Van Halen, man. How could you go wrong?
What was the last show you played with Zebrahead? Do you remember? Was it January or February?
The last show on the Sum 41 tour, which, what city was that in? Somewhere in, I think, was it Munich? Somewhere, I can't remember exactly.
Oh, yeah, now you can play us some Fat Lip on the guitar.
Oh, I don't know Fat Lip, actually.
We're in too deep.
Thanks, Rossstar Show. Catch you guys next time. Thanks, Dan. Oh.
Thanks, Ryan. Well, we're only on for like 8 more minutes, but if you got to go to bed, you got to go to bed, right?
Yeah, when you're up at 4 in the morning. To me, that's, I'm still up, so it's not a big deal for me to stay awake. At 6 a.m., I go to bed.
Yeah, you're going to be up for like 10 more hours today.
But yeah, I woke up. It's 4:57 in Germany right now.
But like, you have like dark like windows. Like, how do you not have the sun in your face? Do you have like the blinds drawn and it's no light gets through?
No, I mean the blinds are open. It's just dark. But I like to have a lot of light in here. I'm not a total vampire.
All right, last round of questions, and then we'll let you go.
Okay.
I got to finish Rock of Love season 2 for the 5th time. Rewatching that show.
Yep.
It's a great one. You seen Rock of Love?
Yeah.
The best reality dating show, I think, of all the shows that ever was. What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
Bret Michaels?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got to get on to season 3. Watch some House. Got a lot of shows to watch.
I just finished watching Money Heist.
What the movie?
It's a show on Netflix. It's like a Spanish show about like a bank robbery. Just finished watching that.
Okay.
Homeland's good.
I finished watching McMillions. It was pretty good.
I haven't seen that.
Pretty good.
That's the McDonald's one with the sweepstakes thing?
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't need to be 7 hours long. It could be 1 hour, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It was kind of weird. I started watching it. I'm like, dude, this is taking a long time to get into anything.
All right, let's fire through some more of these questions. I don't want people to feel like I didn't pay attention to them. Is the new Death by Stereo album done?
Yes.
When will they hear it?
I think August.
Were you nervous? Were you nervous before going on stage when touring with Sum 41?
No, not really. But I was more excited than nervous. I get more excited nowadays.
Have you tested your mustache for COVID?
Yes, it's positive. But the rest of me is negative.
Let's see. What band do you want Zebrahead to tour with that hasn't happened yet?
Probably Billy Talent would be a rad one.
That'd be a good one.
Fuck yeah. Metallica.
How do you make true? Well, yeah. You should have been on the Hella Mega tour, first of all.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Fall Out Boy. Come on.
Yeah.
How do you make true love to a woman?
I wouldn't know. Never been down that road, my friend.
What's the band from Japan that wears dog heads?
Man with a Mission. Fucking amazing band.
That's a real thing?
Yeah.
Like real dog heads or like masks?
They're wolf heads, like full size wolf heads.
Of real taxidermied wolves, or it's like a joke?
No, they're fake, but they're like big ass like wolf head things. They're a fucking amazing band.
Do you still collect vinyls?
I do. Yeah, actually, I have a collection. I like the band The Police a lot, so I'll just show these things real quick because I just put these up since I have my new place, and these are the Police badge demos. So they're shaped like actual badges. This is Roxanne, police on vinyl. Don't stand so close to me, in a shape of a sheriff's badge. And here's the last one, which is Message in a Bottle in the original sleeves.
Have you met any of the police?
Yes, I met room at an AM show.
What'd you say? Did you fangirl?
I just said, hey man, what's going on? Like I started to talk to him, and then some other guy was in the bathroom too. He's like, hey Stuart, what's up, man? And Stuart actually went to go piss. He's like, hey, what's going on? Hey dude, remember me? Blah 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 blah. And Stuart like finishes peeing, and he goes over, like goes to shake the guy's hand, and there's a big group of people in the bathroom because it's very busy there. And he goes, I'm not fucking shaking your hand. You just fucking pissed with that hand. I'm like, dude, it's fucking Stuart Copeland. Like, shake the motherfucker's hand. You know what I mean? And he was just being polite. Yeah, maybe kind of weird because he just pissed. Like, dude, it's
And don't you take it and you go,
yeah, what the fuck? Come on. I'm like, wow.
then you probably didn't wash your hand for a week after that.
I know. I didn't get to shake his hand, though, because the guy interrupted and was all rude. I'm like, all right, I'm going to stay out of this one.
Now you can't even, now you can do that. Now it's, don't stand so close to me makes sense, right?
Oh, right? What the fuck is happening here? God damn it.
Who knew? Worst concert you ever went to?
The worst one? You know what? Actually, we played. Death by Story. We played a festival in the Netherlands. I don't know if it's so much the worst, but it was just kind of like it was really weird to see happen. The band Queensryche was playing on one of the stages, and they have all their guitar sounds and bass sounds all through like Ableton or whatever through a computer, and their computers crashed like after one song, and so they couldn't fix the computer, so they just didn't play. So it was like 40 minutes of just fucking dead silence because they couldn't figure out the computers. So
that's horrible.
I'm like, why don't you just plug into a fucking amp and just fucking go with it? You know what I mean?
Nope.
No, they didn't do that. So I thought that's kind of one of the worst ones. You know, it's just, sometimes the show's gonna go on. You fucking make it happen.
Couple more. Any chance of a Better Living Through Chemistry play along video?
Sure, I can do that. Yeah.
That's nice of you. Nice man.
Yeah. I ain't got shit to do.
Seriously, like what else?
Yeah.
What else are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Your favorite album that you've written?
Brain Invaders, definitely. I mean, it's the one we worked the hardest on, we worked the longest on, and I think one I'm most proud of, like as far as how it turned out. I think it's a solid record.
Favorite album that you didn't write?
Oh fuck, that's hard. There's so many. Depends on my mood, you know.
What about right now?
Right now, it's Van Halen, Fair Warning. So I was listening to that earlier today. But you know, sometimes it's like Weezer, Pinkerton, or sometimes it's Slayer, Rain and Blood. You know, it depends on my mood.
I love it. Eclectic.
Yeah.
Almost like Zebrahead's discography. That's why the King of Spades needs to go back and check out the later albums.
Yeah, come on, King of Spades. Fucking lighten up a little bit, buddy.
Yeah. All right, last question, then we'll wrap it up. Do you collect any of your own band's memorabilia? Good question.
Actually, you know what I do collect? I'll show this. Sometimes people will make us like booze bottles with their faces on it. So here's a whiskey bottle from Japan. Vodka bottle. These are all empty, by the way. Those didn't last. Going from Punk Spring, which is awesome. So I like to keep these. Somebody's made us a beer bottle. This is actually full. I didn't drink this. This I got from it's like a Japanese game show we did. And I had this hug and a juicy kiss from Dan. So I kept that. That was funny.
Weird.
Yeah, pretty weird. What else would keep? Somebody made this for me. I'll get this in the light because it's hard to see. It's this thing.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Keep stuff like that. I can keep the vinyl and all that.
Awesome, man. I love it.
I like to keep the special, like, unique things like that. I mean, like T-shirts and vinyl, like CDs and stuff, not so much because it's just a lot of clutter. But the really special things like that, like really limited, like you'd never get again, I definitely keep.
Well, before we wrap it up, now that we have their attention, I want to let everybody know that I'm doing this now Fridays and Saturdays. I didn't do a show for like 3 years because I had no outlet to do it because my studio shut down, and now I'm back in action. And so follow me on Instagram. Don't let this be the one time you see me. We had Bayside on already a couple weeks ago, and Mest, and Less Than Jake, and Ryan Seaman, who's now in I Don't Know How, But They Found Me. He was on the show. So we're gonna have a guest every Friday and every Saturday indefinitely, because just like you, I have nowhere to be. So I'm back doing interviews because I love hanging out. I love talking to people all around the world. So follow me, and then also Dan, tell them where they can follow you.
You can follow myself personally at Dan by Stereo on Instagram, and you follow DJ Rossstar with 3 S's
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram. Follow him.
We follow each other. They should follow both of us, right?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Anyway, Dan, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, which will probably be another like 15 hours.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a good night, guys. Be safe.
Thank you.